I'm live. I'm live for the first time on YouTube. And all I'm gonna do is talk and paint. Because that's all I can do. No, first I'm gonna chop up some Hellblasters. And if anybody joins, I will talk to them. But who knows who will talk to me. So we've got to wait for someone to come in. This is probably the most awkwardly painful video I've done. And I have a viewer already, which is always great. Welcome to this lovely world. Let's see. I don't know if I'm able to see the chat or not. Show live chat messages. So if anybody pops up a message, I can see who it is. So if you say who you are, I'll be able to say welcome to you. Which is a good start. I've already got a viewer. It'll be sad if you go, whoever you are. So yeah, today is the first day I'm doing live chat on YouTube, and it is something I'm trying out because why not? I might as well try it and see what comes from it. Hopefully get a bit more professional in the future, and it's just using my phone. So, but today is working on Primaris Marines. Now I've done 5 of the Intercessor whatever Marines. They have been made and started being painted, and basically this is a follow-on army from the Flesh Tearers, and you can see here this is how they're going to look. Well, this is kind of part way through being painted. But yeah, so yeah, let's see. 1 second, let's see. Show live chat messages. Yeah, so no chat, but someone's watching out there. If you can message on here, that'd be great, because I know who the hell it is, and I can highly appreciate whoever has come to watch. And thank you for being my first ever live viewer, which is always good. So yes, at the moment working on Hellblasters. Now Hellblasters are a dirty unit, which I can't wait to use in a game, because it's a strong weapon. It's a strong weapon now, a plasma weapon. So yeah, I can't wait to try these guys out in a battle mainly against big gribblies like Hive Tyrants and just kind of knights. I can imagine these are quite nasty on knights. So a unit of 5 of these shooting at one knight, especially if you supercharge, that would be amazing. But yeah, it's one of those where I hope to build up more following on here, doing live videos, and hopefully get people wanting to ask questions and all that jazz. So fingers crossed. There we go. So that is the backpack done. Head just needs slicing a little bit there, and then just it's mainly smoothing this stuff down. This is a pain in the arse. Like I say, this is the first time I've done a live video on YouTube, so I do not judge me if it is awful. So right, the next step is, oh, missed that bit there. So So the thing with these units, these models being made to add on to my flesh tearers, is that I have got to add the flesh tearers icon onto them, which is a pain in the arse. So just like that, like that. I've got like some of the most disgusting super gluing techniques ever. It's just so bad. But yeah, so yeah, this is just something that is a first test. Obviously, it's easier for me to get a live video set up ready. Oh, I got a like, thank you very much. It's easy to get a live video live, obviously. Welcome to whoever it is. If you drop your name in the say hello, I'll know who you are. I think, I don't know, because my phone won't tell me who is here. So, oh yeah, that was painful. So, with my flesh tearers, a lot of people have asked about this and how I cut them out and get them on. So, this will be the first time anybody's seen it. So, I'm just gonna bring that in like that so you can see what the situation is. So, hi Ian, howdy dudes, good to see you on here. Sadly, you're the only person on here, but welcome anyway. You get to witness a flesh tearers icon being produced, because it's such a thrilling content on the video. But yeah, so obviously this is the first live attempt, and God knows if it's any good or not. But we've got a second person on. This is always appreciative. Again, you're learning the magic of how I do my flesh tear icons. You may also see an injury occur at some point. So, like I said before, leave your name in the chat and I can give you a hello. Entertainers, we demand blood. No blood. No blood. Not yet anyway. Well, if you want, I can dip my finger in blood for the blood god, Ian. If that will entertain you, I have it here. So if you want it, you can give your blood for the blood god. Although the way I am at the moment, I'm very shaky. So yeah, I'm not sure who the other person is in a chat. If you say hello, I can give you a shout out and fully appreciate you coming by on my first live feed with depressing numbers. And now I just scraped across my nail because I'm a numpty and I'm not paying attention. So there we go. So and then bend the arm in. There we go. So now I believe it's just you, Ian, and me. So all I do is I go round the blades with an X-Acto knife, and then I slowly lose the will to live as I realise how many you have to go round. None of this third party crap, what people say is brilliant. Only the real thing. Some of them are a pain in the arse, and as well this happens with your knife very quickly. It just gets blunted very quickly. Like I say, easily you can see why I end up cutting my finger quite a lot. Adequate for flesh tearers army to end up like this, covered in blood. So halfway round. Then comes the painful bit after, is getting the blade icon to sit on a shoulder pad, which requires a large amount of shaving and filing and hating and blah 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 blah. So now I've gone round, I just normally clean up around here. You'll see. There we go. So a lot of people have asked. Now you can get your answer on my first live video. I didn't want to be doing this on my first live video, and oh, that was close, as I just nearly nipped the back of my thumb. So there we go, and then just shave it down, and there we go. Yep, and there it is. A flesh tear is slightly uneven icon, but nonetheless it is the original item. Like, look at that. Way, I don't know if that blurs it or not. So yeah, so that's that. And then I have to shave down here the shoulder pad, which is dreadfully intimidating to a man who's just paid a large amount of money for these models. Because you have to get it right, because if you go too far then you have no models with shoulder pad and you have to fill it in. So there we go. It's just a case of getting the shoulder pad, getting the icon, seeing if there's any overlap. There is tons, so back in again, back in again. I'd say if anybody has any questions, but no one is here, so I'll continue talking to myself like a madman. That looks alright, as you can see, but then the problem is this is the gap, so you have to get this bit right here. And then, yep, there we go. That should be enough. Ta-da. Yeah, just right, just right. So then I'm going to pull back out. Actually, that's what she said. There we go. Okay. So then get the glue. And this is where the swearing comes in, and this becomes no longer family friendly because I start getting the icon stuck in the wrong place, or it does this and I get it stuck to my fingers, and then it's stuck to my thumb, and now my thumb's stuck to my finger and the icon's stuck to my thumb. For God's sakes. Now you know why they call them flesh tearers, kids, because they tear off your flesh when you're trying to glue on the icon. And now my hand's stuck to the thing. Oh my God, it's just gone so wrong. On live television, this is why you don't work with live TV and kids. Right, and there we go. See? No hassle at all. That was easy, wasn't it, people? Yeah, it was. And then what I do is normally just hold it down, and then place it in, and then get my thumb stuck again to the model. So okay, go over and get rid of fingerprints and thumbprints anyway later on with a file and knife. Could be done a lot easier, I know. A lot of people tell me, why do you not just buy the shoulder pads? That's because I bought the shoulder pads, but they are too small. And I ain't no pre-heresy stuff. squeeze, and there we go. Look at that. So there's the shoulder pad, and now we can attach the backpack, because the backpack I put on after, especially with these Primaris Marines. I mean, with these Primaris Marines, it's been a lot easier to do than doing it through the standard Marines, because the Primaris are obviously set with the shoulder pads on there, so it's great. But the normal Marines, you have to cut it out, place it on an actual shoulder pad, and it's an absolute nightmare. But it comes out nicely. I mean, this is one I did earlier. So yeah, so it's amazing how these models have changed and all that jazz and blah 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 blah. So right, then the arm's going to go in there like that, but it doesn't seem to want to sit in there securely. There we go. Okay, so glue, bomber glue, then that goes in like that, that goes on like that, that hand goes in like that, and then that arm falls off like that, and there we go. So we got another Flash Terror Hellblaster made by his head, which I'm going to go with a standard head and just put him in like that, I think. Yeah, go like that with a standard setup. Yeah, there we go. So, and there we go. That is a Primaris Hellblaster. Oh, 3 people. Hello, 3 people. 2 people. Pop your name in the chat, and then chat's over there if you're on desktop, and let me know who's here, because I can't see who you are. I'm on my phone. Scared people away, because yeah. And then yeah, so that is a Hellblaster. So I'll get him on his base. So anybody who just joins now, God, you're foolish. You've missed blue tag. Hi Josh, thanks for joining the live feed of the first time MrCragum Gaming's live feed. You're joining us as we do Primaris Marines on a Terror, should I say, not Terror level. So yeah, that is great. So that is the second of the unit now made. You'll see with this one I did the badge again, and also the head is using one of the Blood Angels heavy flamer heads, so kind of giving them a bit more of a Blood Angel look to them. So that is now 2 from the Hellblaster unit done. I've got the Lieutenant done with the head swap, so I give him the helmet from the side of the armour from the other lieutenant, give him a Flash Terror icon, give him some Blood Angel iconography kind of elements there, change the head for a unhelmeted one, and then took part of the backpack element off a Blood Angel's Terminator. Again, guys, if you want me to know who you are, shout out in the chat while I take my finger off my jeans, which is glued me to, and I'll give you a shout out and appreciate thoroughly. The amazing combo. Oh, this one. Yes, thank you. It works really nicely. I kind of think it's done really nice, and it came out really nice. The second lieutenant is just a simple head swap. Along with a shoulder pad there as well, and then I threw on a few Blood Angel bits there to kind of give it a bit more of a Blood Angel Flash Terror kind of give, and it makes him a bit different to everybody else's kind of lieutenant with a bolt gun, because I mean a lot of people have gone with a head on that one, but I wanted to go with this one with a Flash Terror icon and give him that kind of like gristled look, and he's going to be going with my Intercessors. Intercessors? I don't know what they're called. Let me get the book. I don't know what they're called. Intercessors? Intercessor, intergalactic planetary. No. Oh, God. Oh. So I've been live for nearly 20 minutes now, and I feel like I'm doing well. They are called, what are they? Anybody can tell me what their exact name is? Interceptor Squad. No? Yes, Interceptor Squad. I think they were Intercept Squad. I can't remember. I keep calling them Intercessor. Intercessor. They are called an Intercessor. Intercessor unit. I'm proud of myself now. Yes. So that is good. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud. So the Intercessor Squad are here, as you can see from a bird's eye view. They've all got the simple Flesh Terror icon added on. These will be called the Blades of Gabriel, or Gabriel's Blade. I'm not sure yet. Which one do you prefer? I don't know. And they go with a similar colour scheme to the original Flesh Terrors. So Flesh Terrors obviously have this kind of red, black on top and black gun. Blades of Gabriel. I like that. I like that, Brit. I like that. And thank you for joining the chat. There's 4 of you guys now. This is ace. I'm liking this. I was going to say after this I'm gone, but there's more of you guys here, so that's always good. First live, so guys, feel appreciated. You're the first live on here, and I'll thoroughly appreciate it. I'm going to be doing more of these as well, so don't go just got here. Don't worry, Brit. I'm going nowhere soon because I've got another intercessor. I've got another Hellblaster to build. So yeah. Hi, Matt Grovesner. Thank you very much for joining. Blades of Gabriel sounds good. I like it. But yeah. Anyway, so back to the color scheme because I'm getting excited now. People are chatting to me. I like it. Yeah. So the average old color scheme was this red with black on the shoulder pads. So I stuck with that, but then I wanted to add that kind of more, because there's more to a Primaris Marine. And a Primaris Marine needs more coloration, because I couldn't have just done red streak of piss all the way up. So I've gone with this kind of, it's better showing you on this guy because he's more open. You can see there's black more involved with lower parts of the armour now. So the side the side pauldrons, the lower arm guard, they are all now black. For me, the angel icon now will be black as well because it's a kind of like black mark of black rage. And I know a lot of people are pissing and moaning at me a little bit on the, like not pissing and moaning, but kind of telling me I'm wrong because apparently in some fluff somewhere, Gabriel, Seth, and the Flesh Terrors do not appreciate. They do not appreciate the Primaris Marines. Who lot of win for the guy with the extra little bits of black on the leg guards. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much for joining as well. But like, this is the thing. It's like people are moaning at me saying that the Flesh Terrors would never accept Primaris Marines because they want to keep the Gene Seed floors going. Now, I'm here to say that if you have actually read the Primaris Marines, there is the fact of that they could also extend the Gene Seed floors some way. So for me, the Flesh Terrors, the Blades of Gabriel, are that kind of essence really of the fact that they are Primaris Marines who are going to be, naughty word, batshit crazy, and they are going to go in there and they are going to be full-fledged mentalists. So I think I said the bad word and I scared someone off. I scared someone off with that bad word. Craig is live here. I'm trying to annoy you. You're trying to get blood, but no avail. No one knows of gene mutation. Oh, damn it. I can't even see it for, like, it comes up for like 2 seconds and then goes. Damn it. Sorry, I'm getting messages, and I'm getting messages of friends of a fellow group of the Tossers, and they are Tossers right now, trying to catch me off guard. But yeah, so, and this is the thing, I wanted to go with this. I did not promise to get naked, Jim, just so you know that. I can read your messages as you go. It's just here to watch you see if you cut yourself. That is very true. What, by the fact that this very sharp blade and this very amply little, he gets one more view, I have to strip naked apparently, according to people. I can't take this seriously now because I have 2 friends messaging me and currently trying to ruin my life. But yeah, so yeah, I'm probably going to cut myself. And if I do, this will probably go fucking viral, knowing myself. Yeah, let's not try and not cut myself on this video, as I want to do more, and I want to be able to carry on doing lovely videos for you people. And if I cut my fingers up, although I did actually slice surgically on Saturday across here with the blade, went straight across there and just gave a nice little opening. Just the new big Marines. Oh, now Jim, I know you're trying to wind me up. But yes, he probably doesn't trust him. But yeah, I am no doubt going to. I am no doubt. I'm finding it really hard. Jim is really making this hard for me. I am no doubt going to be ended up cutting myself in one of these videos at some point. But hopefully not for the foreseeable future. It will be 5 fingers on each hand for the next few videos at least. So I at least want to get these guys made so that when it comes to battling these guys, I know I'm trying to concentrate, but it's so hard when you have friends like mine who are slowly pushing away from friends like mine. So there we go. Right, I'm going to focus now. I'm going to focus. For you guys, you dedicated fans of mine, God knows why, we're going to focus and see how we do. Okay, that's that. So that's there. And there. And okay, oh, we're coming up to the half aspect. So now everybody's always been asking me about how I do the. I've just finished the Gathering Stone books. Is a Yannari puppet? He is a Yannari puppet. Because what is it? The Eldar have basically. So the Yannari have said that he is basically their only hope in a way of winning the fight against chaos. So they basically let him go make his big Marines because they know full well that something is going to happen and he has to be the one to do it. Kind of a bit of a Back to the Future style thing. Excuse me, my nose is running. It's one of those, I think, where since the Yannari came into it, I've never really kind of cared about the Eldar from when I was first started playing the game. I had an Eldar Guardian Strike Force when I was younger, and they were crap. I hated them. I hated painting them. I hated making them. I liked gaming with them. This was back in like 5th edition, 4th edition, I don't know. Careful with the glue. And I kind of like it. For me, Yannari, like especially from what I saw of 7th edition, is they're a broken army, and it's just space elves. It's just super sad. Like I don't like them. I don't like Eldar now. I've never really liked. I like the Dark Eldar, but I don't like Eldar, good Eldar, because they are just a bit pants. So do you think GW will release a multi-part kit? I definitely think there'll be a multi-part kit. I like the poses though. I think, as an example, these 3 guys. You got gun aiming. Ow! Just stabbed myself with a sword. Gunwalking. I like that one. And I like the poses. Yeah, I'm gonna say I like the poses. I know obviously they're very monopose and first blood. Not yet. But yeah, I like the poses. I think if you get a bit creative, you could probably do a lot of things. I've seen someone who has been making Templar style guys, and they are absolutely amazing. Like, he's changed the helmets and everything. He's really upped the game on kind of what they look like. So yeah, it's Gunwalking. Do you know what? From now on, he is known as Gunwalking. Gunwalking, the Super Warrior. Right. Oh, don't cut yourself. Do not cut yourself. Yeah, I like the poses. I think probably the one I least like is probably actually him, because he's a very generic pose, as proven with this. But yeah, it's kind of one of those where I don't really like his pose. I like this guy's pose. I kind of like it. It's kind of like a bit of a Jason Statham reloading mid shot. But yeah, it's overall, I mean, I like the Gravis Armor guy as well. You'll notice all I've done with him is add the Flash Terror icon. I like how he's posed. I was going to change him to have a Blood Angel's axe, but I kind of went against it. I kind of like the sword, and I just kind of want to keep these guys a bit vanilla in a way, because they are still Primaris Marines. They're not really kitted up with the heraldry of the Blood Angels just yet, and the Flash Terrors aren't really known for a lot of heraldry, like the wings and all that. What are you using for the video and audio? Actually, I'm just using my mobile. This is actually on an iPhone, and it is literally just using my iPhone on the live YouTube function. So you wish you could have chain axes. I wish, Jim. You know what? I wish I could have so many chain axes. Chain axes would just be the best thing in the world. A lot of people I know would love some chain axes. People who aren't are losers, as Trump would say. Chain axes for president 2020. 30k for president 2017. I don't know. Inside joke there. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. Oh no! I've got a very bad connection. No. Why is it a bad connection? That's not good. I don't know if people can still see us. A very bad connection. Why is it a very bad connection? I don't know. Someone. It's staying on. I don't care. So right, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, that's good. It was flashing at me saying, do you want to buy some watches? No, it was flashing at me saying I got a very bad connection this side, but it's still saying it, but I'm going to ignore it now. And I think it's just trying to put me off because I've been talking for too long. Or maybe because I've talked about chain axes, I don't know. Maybe if I talk about 40k, I don't know, some people might be happy. Anyway, yeah, so you can see here, I'm going to in close. There we go. So this one's a lot neater, and I'm doing a lot quicker actually. Tiny eyes of a shrew help me do this. I think that's the most satisfying thing of doing these Flash Terror icons, is hearing the tiny, that noise. So yeah, ask me more questions. More questions are always appreciated, in my opinion, and things like that. First blood in. No, I am on a roll. I am fine. I've done this like 30 times already, and it's fine. Ooh. No. Luckily, I know people in the healthcare departments, so they know who to ring immediately. Okay. Do you like about the Flesh Tearers? What do I like about the Flesh Tearers? It'd probably be just one, the closest thing I can get to Chaos while running a Loyalist list. I'm not a fan of Blood Angels, but like as a colour scheme and a style, but I am a fan of the rules and what they get, and competitively wise, I kind of like them and how they run. From what I've seen of battle reports, so I kind of liked the idea of having an army which wasn't Blood Angels. I mean, I know there's a lot of like other successors for Blood Angels, but for me, Flesh Tearers were just such an entertaining opportunity. I like to see chain axes everywhere, and yeah, are you pro or against the return of Sanguinius, even if some Saint fluff fudge? Well, as you can tell from me, I'm really into the fluff, as I'm making Primaris Marines for Flesh Tearers. Oh, slice across the nail there. Good job, I'm able to not care about that. Yeah, Sanguinius returning would be great, but I can't see him the way we're going with it. Well, we've had Gilliman in how many years? We finally got a Primarch back to life. Near miss, yes, near miss. Watch this near miss. Oh, there we go. Sexual noises. Yeah, I'd like to see Sanguinius return, because it'd be something a bit interesting. Something I would have never used in 7 now, that is second choice on my list in 8. A Whirlwind, they are super fun now. Have you guys seen any ideas? Well, I, for one, like to see kind of I quite like to use the Whirlwind, actually. I quite like to see that way, because I've never really used one. But obviously, being Flesh Tearers, by the way, there you go. An icon is complete. Oh no, there's a little bit of excess. There we go. It was an easy choice, as he's just sitting in stasis to get the Khan or Rust back. Needs some story build, but I'm expecting them to return. So, that, yeah, it's... For me, I feel that we're going to... Obviously, we know who the next... kind of Primarch's going to be, and it's obviously Mortarion. But I still see the idea of Khan becoming back as a Doom Rider. That would be funny. Just to annoy Jim. Because I know Jim would not appreciate his loyal bike riders joining the dark side. But he could be the new Doom Rider, Jim. You know it. You know he could be the new Doom Rider. Okay, so still no first blood. Still got all fingers. Whoop, whoop. He would smack his brother about. Shut up, Craig. I knew I'd touch a nerve by saying Khan would be the next Doom Rider. Revenge is sweet. So yeah, it's, oh god, this is going so badly. This one's gonna fit on. This one seems to be bigger than the other ones, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Oh, I hit the camera. I need to shave off a little bit there. Okay, thank you, Ian. Right, let's try that. You can't see it, but I can. That fits. We've got another person in here. I can't tell who it is. Again, if you shout out your name in the chat, I can see who is here, and I can say hello and appreciate your good welcoming skills. And you can now get to watch me as I swear at myself, as I may not cut myself. And I know you're here, Jim. I know you're here because you're just giving me abuse. Now you can hear me. I might not cut myself, but I will goddamn glue myself to this bloody shoulder pad without question. 3, 2, 1, drop. In and no, there we go. See, look, there we go. Golden days of super glue. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. Alright, squeeze it down. Squeeze it down. And yeah. There we go. Yep. Oh, crap in hell. Right, there we go. So, I don't know why, but this little... expect first blood in the next 5 seconds as I do this. Because I'm getting in close with this. Because it seems to have gone funny down here. There we go. There we go. And... so some of these shoulder pads that I have got to fill in, as you can see there, it's kind of like quite deep. So, does it say record 41 minutes in, and we are on 6 viewers. Get in again, guys. Say your name. Say your name so I can appreciate you, because I'm on my phone, so I can't see who joins the chat, which I'd really like to, because guys really appreciate it. This is the first live video, and every time I say I really appreciate it, someone leaves. I don't feel like people appreciate me appreciating them. What do you people want from me? And do not say blood. Do not say blood, because you are not getting it. I promise you. I like the fact that my first live feed, and oh no, there we go. There we go. My first live feed, and mainly it has been people aiming for my blood. Just here for fun. Oh, you don't know how to make me laugh. Right, okay. What I'll do is I'll finish putting this guy together, and then I'm gonna go and just chill out for a bit, because I've glued too much together of my limbs to this model, and I don't want to anymore. I'm fed up of doing so. So I'll finish on this Hellblaster, and then that will be it. Matt, Kiev, Ukraine, from Leeds, but living over here when I got married last year. Congratulations, Matt. Right, that is like that. So I dread to think how much glue is just. Oh no! Boop. I like how these models, the heads go in. This is going to be a regular thing, Jim, so you get to spend more time antagonising me from the interwebs. Live, like Saturday Night Live. Oh God, I said it's going to be a regular thing and I lost 2 people. Dear Lord. Ooh, Alpha Legion and Jesus, that's a bit of a confusing one. Deathwatch and... Gene Stealers. Right, so that is the 3rd of my Hellblasters made in my first live 44-minute video. Gonna be rounding off at 45. So you can see here we've got 3 of the Hellblasters made. Very chuffed, very happy. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks very much for kind of coming to view and watch the live video. There will be more in the future. maybe painting, maybe discussion, maybe talking about lists, maybe talking about what I've been doing. I don't know. So yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Jim, I know you've enjoyed it. You, Rabscallion, you. And yeah, let's see how this goes down, shall we? I don't know. I'll probably promote it more in the future. I'll probably give a little post out on Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. I'm just going to place models in while I talk, because why not? Just try and fill the screen up with Space Marines because I can. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And yeah, this has been Cragum saying thank you very much for viewing this live feed. Go check out other videos, obviously, and go subscribe. Subscribe. Shallow subscribe fest. Shout out. Anyway, guys, this has been Cragum saying goodbye. Once I figure out how to turn this off. There.